During the campaign, he clashed with Barack Obama over the Iraq War and the economy. As the president announces a troop drawdown and a $3.6 trillion budget, we'll get reaction from Senator John McCain. $634 billion on health care, $1 trillion in new taxes, and slash the deficit in half. Is the president's agenda too ambitious? What happens when Congress gets its hands on it? Reporting for us, Juliana Goldman and Lizzie O'Leary.
In the end, it comes down to an honest and fundamental disagreement about the proper role of government.
Facing an effective communicator in the White House, who speaks now for Republicans. The last word this week goes to Margaret Carlson and Cato Burns.
From Bloomberg Television, the business of politics and the politics of money. This is Political Capital.
And we begin the program with Senator John McCain. Senator, thank you for being with us.
Thanks, Al. Thanks for having me on again.
You support the president's Iraqi troop withdrawal plan. Journalist Tom Ricks says, despite the progress that we have made, that this could be the most dangerous year in Iraq. Has the president assured you, if the situation were to deteriorate, that he would cease withdrawing troops?
He has. I attended a meeting at the White House last night with other congressional leaders. That issue was directly addressed, that he, as Commander-in-Chief, reserves the right, obviously, to react to conditions on the ground. And look, I may not have done it exactly this way, but the fact is that there will be troops this year in Iraq for a long time. The drawdown this year between now and the crucial December elections in Iraq will be minimal.
What was the reaction at that congressional meeting of your Democratic cohorts, Nancy Pelosi?
Well, they've publicly voiced their unhappiness with the size of the residual force and the failure to draw down more. But and obviously I'm worried.
At the meeting, was there some tension?
It wasn't so much tension, I think, as there was expression of disagreement, particularly on the part of the speaker. I understand that. She represents a district that's very strongly anti-war, and you know, that's always been her position. But I don't think it was a meeting with tension in it. In fact, I thought it was a good thing for the president to call us down there and discuss his decision. And it is his decision. I want to sit down on negotiations on a lot of issues. But on an issue of national security, I'm glad to have been brought in as I was.
On Afghanistan, the president is sending 17,000 more American troops. You gave a speech this week in which you said it's going to be longer, harder, and tougher than Iraq. Do you think that this is just another installment that we will likely have to send more American troops to Afghanistan?
I'm afraid we will. Could I just mention on Iraq at one point? This is an affirmation of the strategy that was developed by General Petraeus, General Keane, Kagan, others.
And Senator McCain.
Well, they were really the architects. And it has succeeded because of a strategy of the surge. Now, when our troops come back, we can say thank you, not only for ending the war, but winning the war. And I don't think it's wrong for me to point out this is a strategy that succeeded that the president opposed. But he has now, I think, taken a reasonable step by the 50,000 remaining, and he understands the importance of the December elections in Iraq.